Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's one of the NBA's oldest rivalries as the Celtics come to New York to take on the Knicks. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
And not just the players, Greg. How about the fans, too? I mean, they get into this thing as well. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams square off. This should be a good one, and I'm glad to be right in the middle of it.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Top.
The classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by New York.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Freak kicks to Afflalo. New York moving it around. Freak dishes to Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Second free throw, no good. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
On its way from Afflalo for two. Jump shot is good that time. Afflalo's got his second basket. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Picked by Zeller. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Here's Thomas following the score by New York. 5 on the clock. Knocked loose.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Ray the pass to Barnes. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Bradley. Trying to get back on track. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Freak kicks to Afflalo. Jones dishes to Freak. Barnes passes to Ray. Back to Barnes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. New York leading by 6 and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 7th in rebounding, 13th in scoring. And as far as block shots go, not a strong suit for this team. Only top 20 in the league. They really don't do a good job of defending the paint.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10. And it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire group collectively.
Derek Williams checked in for Matt Barnes. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So for the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Jones. And it's Foy in for Aaron Aflalo. Buford, he's checked in for Boston. Rozier comes in for Thomas. Now, here's O'Quinn. Rebound by Olynyk.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Rozier, defended by Ray. 9 feet out, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Rozier's got his first points of the night. The Knicks leading by 3. Ray the pass to Porzingis. Foy with it. Pass to O'Quinn. Rebound by Olynyk.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Rozier. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
He used that pick to get in close.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. Inside, here's Zeller, and O'Quinn sends it back. And pushing it up, here's New York. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Number 1, the Knicks.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Smart. How last month turned out. 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Now here's Zeller. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Off the pick. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston. They're holding out a second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the New York Knicks, a few slots below them.
And, you know, for the Celtics, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for New York. Freak. At the line.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Williams against Buford. Passes it to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Smart dishes to Zeller. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Now here's Freak playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Now here's Buford. He's guarded closely. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Boston, Jay Crowder's checked in for Buford. Bradley comes in for Smart. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rozier. On the floor for Boston, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Tyler Zeller out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. Goes up again. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Aflalo.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside Thomas. Here's the floater. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
First and fewest turnovers per game.
Spacing.
And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Knicks trail by 4. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit it up. He ended with 23 points, and that was just the start of it. Notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Poked loose. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Boston. Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. There's the feed to Zeller. Boston again missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Now the pass to Crowder. Boston, no good that time either.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Offensive rebound. It's good. This game is all even. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Now, here's Bradley. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Here's Bradley, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Freak, 3rd.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And the Celtics making a change here. Young's checked in. That's tipped. And here comes Thomas leading the fast. Oh!
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Freak kicks to Jones. There's the dish to Barnes. Feeds to Freak. Takes the 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Pick by Zeller. Bradley against the follow. Thomas. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. Freak kicks to Jones. Young against Barnes. He feeds it to Freak. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing of Flello. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Bradley against the Flello. Bradley passes to Young. There's a good screen. Thomas kicks to Young. At the elbow, Zeller. Here's Bradley. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
It's stolen by Jones.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to a Flello. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We've seen Aaron Aflalo really having a great game.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Now here's Freak, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Guys, you take a look at that box score. 5 turnovers for him. I think he's got to avoid the high-risk plays. Just be solid out there.
Boston trailing. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Ring is in at the point. Terrence Jones out there with Barnes. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. Here's the 3. The shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And it's Freak missing.
You're not going to see that very often.